You can see the four of us. We are here, not at Bomas of Kenya, where the result is going to be announced, because of the opaque nature of how this phase has been handled. We therefore cannot take ownership on the results that is going to be announced. However, we have an open door that people can go to court, and because of the same, we urge Kenyans to be peaceful, because the rule of the law is going to prevail. Thank you.
What's happening?
I said because of the opaque nature of this last phase of the general election, and we are not able to take ownership of the results that will be announced. We are going to give a comprehensive statement, but this is from us, the four of us, and again, we urge Kenyans to keep calm. There is an open door that people can go to court, and the rule of law is going to prevail. Thank you.
Commissioner.
Some of
the forms 34A have not been verified by the Azimio.
What is not happening?
Can you clarify on that?
We have said. Have you just come?
Commissioner. Commissioner.
A recap, because we are not going to take questions. Agreed. We will give a comprehensive detail of today's. I have said.
When is that likely to be?
They want a recap. There are people who missed. Yes. We are saying we have upped the standards of election in this country. We have step by step faced the challenges that have been there. At the same time, we have ensured that things are running despite everything else. Now, we are not at Bomas of Kenya because we cannot take ownership of the results that is going to be announced because of the opaque nature which these results have been handled. We'll give details of this opaque nature very soon.
Why are you doing this now? Why are you doing this now and not before?
Yeah, so that address coming from the Serena Hotel here in Nairobi, a big surprise, shock, as a clear division is coming out there from the IEBC commissioners. 4 of them having, left the Bomas of Kenya, addressing the media from the Serena Hotel, saying that they do not wish to enjoin themselves in the final phase. That is the announcement of the presidential election results that's about to take place at the Bomas of Kenya. We see that the presidential election returning officer, Wafula Chebukati, has already arrived at the Bomas of Kenya, then presuming that the announcement should proceed as the commission had earlier announced, but of course noting that the 4 commissioners who have chosen not to enjoin themselves in this phase, quoting their Cherera saying that there was an opaque nature in how the final phase was handled. She hasn't been clear in exactly how opaque, what was not open to all the commissioners. She has not been clear on that. She was clear that she's not taking questions, but that she will give a statement a little later on. Of course, this particular event happening right now, this development, just shocking many Kenyans, if not all of us, know and saw this one coming. But we are still training our eyes at the Bomas of Kenya, where the announcement is set to be made. Of course, you can already anticipate that this announcement by a section of the IEBC commissioners, of course, sending the whole process into disarray. What will it mean? A lot of questions to get from, to set to legal experts. But of course, there are legal mechanisms that have been provided in the Constitution of anybody who contests the presidential election results can go through and seek legal redress. This is very clear in the Constitution. Commissioner Cherera there also saying the same, asking Kenyans to remain peaceful because there is a legal procedure that is set out that we anticipate whoever then is not agreeing with what is going to be announced any moment from now, then can follow that particular procedure. And of course, more questions than answers right now. And of course, for all of us, even as we on the newsroom continue to get information of what exactly is the bone of contention. All that has been said by the 4 commissioners who have, set out saying they are not participating is that the last phase was opaque. What was opaque? What was not put on the table? What did the other commissioners, see that they did not? These are questions that we will be seeking to have answered. But it appears that the process continues at the Bomas of Kenya. So many guests seem to have left. We know for sure that some diplomats and some ambassadors have already left the Bomas of Kenya. Remember, the initial announcement was to be made at 3 p.m. That was then moved to 4 p.m. And until now, that hasn't happened. We see a lot happening there, a bit of chaos at the Bomas of Kenya. Of course, understandably following what has just happened, the IEBC not standing together in this very critical moment of announcing the results of the presidential election, a very critical development right there. But it seems not to be stopping the announcement anyway. So all Kenyans are curious as to whom will be announced by Wafula Chebukati as the 5th President of Kenya, as by the form that he will be having there, Form 34D, which is the official certificate that will be issued to the president-elect. And of course, important to see how this will happen. To remember, as in the Constitution, whoever will contest or whoever is not content with the election results, the presidential election results,